What's going on to you Pisces out there? So for you Pisces, you have the Eight of Swords, the Lovers, and then you Pisces have the Six of Pentacles. This is my Dragon Tarot deck, one of my favorite tarot decks of all time. Love it. I'm actually looking into getting other tarot decks as well. You know, kind of spice it up, mix it up. You see me over the years with a couple, right? But okay. So for you Pisces, right? Some of you Pisces may have been trying to get to know somebody recently. Even if you aren't, even if you haven't been trying to get to know somebody recently, and when I say recently, I'm talking about within the past week. These three cards are very much so self-explanatory. It represents how a lot of you Pisces have equity in the mind. You understand that, you know, a relationship is about sacrifice. It's about putting in both parties, without exception, putting in uh, sweat equity and resource equity into the situation, right? To make a relationship work. And the thing about it is, you're absolutely correct. Because, and I can show him, matter of fact, I'm not even going to let people ask me. I'm going to go ahead and post it up in the in a comment section below. I've said this before. I hope these people don't ever sue me, but I just be paying attention to how they be moving because I like to study. The Rothschild family. People in the Rothschild family, right? One of the richest families in the world. When they go and marry somebody, right? That person that they, and I've done research on them, right? To study their financial movements in particular, right? Nothing crazy. But when they go and they marry somebody, that other person has resources and finances as well. So this is why it is I be saying at 50-50, there is no such thing as a functional relationship, a healthy relationship, unless it is 50-50, because the 50-50 concept is about both people learning how to be in a marriage, learning how to be in a relationship, learning how to actually understand that it takes two. It's not one person doing the vast majority of things or doing everything or doing, you know, doing it all or doing the vast majority of things. Because the 99% of relationships, unfortunately, to be fair, I'll say the 80% of relationships today is about one person far more doing the work than the other person in the relationship. There's the 80% of the relationships today is one person doing way more work, putting in way more effort, sweating more, putting in way more resources, while the other side sits back and talk about how they're getting an investment. But that's not true, because by definition, a person invests money to let their money work for them to get a return on said investment. That person is just a money sinkhole. They're literally throwing their money into a black hole, and the money is not going to be returned in any shape, form, or fashion. So by definition, by literally, by definition, that's not an investment. That's literally a liability. You're throwing money away. So a lot of you Pisces understand this concept that, you know, in this world, you know, you're looking for a person that can understand this concept that we work together. It's me and you. And you're right. You're 100% right on that. This is what my book is about. Go and get the book. Because in my book, right, Love Pays the Bills, right, the link to that is in the comment section below. In the link tree link, click on it. It'll be Amazon, right? It'll say Amazon because that's where I post my books. But in the book, I talk about how it is that both parties in the relationship, as they are in a relationship, they are supposed to get together and actually pull, like put in a collection plate, a pool of their resources and their assets together, of what they have or what they're offering to bring into the relationship. You know, two people will build wealth faster than one person if the two of them happen to actually be working well together, and they are of the same mindset, they have the same value. They have the same value system, and they are on the same page. They're learning how to work well together. Two heads are better than one. Because if I'm making 50,000 and you're making 50,000, that's $100,000. As opposed to if I'm making 50,000 and you don't want to put in anything, that's still 50,000. Because what's 50,000 plus zero? 50,000. So in my book, I talk about how in a relationship, both parties are supposed to learn how to put together their finances and their assets, their resources, and decide, come up with a decision together and have a say-so together as a team as to what assets they want to start buying into, so that the both of them can share in the riches. They can share in the actual investment. They are the investment that they invest into the correct way. And the thing about it is that since you Pisces have the correct mindset in that sense, or you're looking for someone to invest with, the King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands is about how you have to be very mindful of this. But the Three of Wands also represents you're very hopeful. This is about you Pisces looking towards the future with a smile on your face, because you know that there's someone out there that's a good match for you. And the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups represents, it's just that you Pisces have to be very mindful. This is the reason why it is that, like in relationships, they have to rob you. They have to rob you of your joy. I hope YouTube don't hit me for this, but they have to rob you of your joy, rob you of your finances, because it's about getting, how do I say this? It's about shedding off the resources that you're building, because they want to keep you at a certain level when you get into a relationship with the wrong type of person that you can't trust. And this is why it is that I say, my dear Pisces, that again, you Pisces have the correct mindset, because you start to look at things, you start to be able to simplify your life when you start to look at things like assets or liabilities. You make your life simple, and your life becomes easier to make decisions on whether it's an asset or a liability, depending on whatever the situation is, according to whatever the situation is. So I'm saying all that to say that a person has to come into your life being an asset. This is why it is that I talk so much about the wasting of time, because the same person who's wasting your time, bickering and arguing, but then claim they want generational wealth, they sound stupid, because that same, let's just say for instance, right, this person is trying to stress you out for a whole year. I know that you Pisces ain't gonna go back. I know a lot of y'all been put on game, but I'm just saying this in a hypothetical sense, right? A rhetorical sense. Let's just say you've been with this person for a year, right? And this person for a whole year been bickering and arguing on your head, getting you upset, trying to give you headaches. And then the other person, right, in an alternate universe, right, you know what I'm saying, on some quantum science type stuff, another person basically shows you love, respects you in a real way, and they have a healthy respect of your life for their own, just a healthy respect of life in general, and then they helping you, right? And the two of you building together. What's the difference? The difference is a year is going to pass by regardless. But the situation is that both sides can't claim that they want generational wealth without actually building it. The side that wants to just give you a headache, right, and just wants to talk about, oh, you need to build generational wealth and all of that, how can they build generational wealth when they're spending the entire year trying to give you a headache? That same amount of time of that 1 year, 12-month span is supposed to be used, the two of you building that relationship stronger and stronger and stronger, as well as putting in that financial work so that y'all can have a whole lot of resources. So it just is a matter of how you choose to spend your time. And this is why it is I don't waste time on people that waste their own time, and they want to be stupid because they doing all this other type of stuff, but talking about at the same time that they want generational wealth. And this is what a lot of you Pisces understand. A lot of people are the goof troop. They saying one thing. This is why I say that a lot of the times talk is cheap. It is, because it's saying one thing, doing another. You saying that you want, not you, but the person is saying that they want generational wealth. But push comes to shove. Do you have interest, high yield interest savings accounts? Do you have gold? Do you have stocks? Do you have land? What do you have? What assets do you have that can actually put you in the game of wealth? These individuals don't have any assets, or very few, or any. All they have is liabilities, right? And all they want to do is spend time that they should be using to get assets to talk about, to try to give people headaches and play games and play all types of mind games and waste people's time and all this other type of stupid stuff. It's like you can't do both. Stupidity is a natural deterrent of wealth in every shape, form, and fashion. Whether it's mental, whether it's spiritual, whether it's soulful, whether it's financial. It is a robber of wealth. You can't do both. So I see a lot of you Pisces understand this, and once again, the Ten of Pentacles and the Strength card right here represents how, you have to be very careful of those two things. And the Ten of Pentacles and the Strength card, once again, a lot of people, you want this and you're looking for someone to truly build with. But again, the Strength card, a lot of people talk too much. They have a lot to say about building with somebody, but do they ever put skin in the game? And the truth is, they don't. And this is why a lot of you Pisces are beginning to understand the differences more and more between when somebody's just talking, because talk is cheap. People talk a lot, and they be lying a lot of the times when they be talking too. Because when push comes to shove, okay, let's put $10,000 into a high interest savings account, and let's not touch that $10,000, and let's open up another high interest savings account that we keep as a bank account. But at the end of, or the beginning of every month, we essentially we get an interest on that, to where it's infinite money. We get added money on top of it just for holding it there. People too chicken squat to do that. I don't want to spend it. I ain't trying to. So how those people expect to build wealth? That's how wealth is created. Scared money don't make none. That's literally how investing works. You put bread up to stack bread on top of bread. That's how it is that you make more bread. Let's clarify the strength here. Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, the Justice, Queen of Swords, and then you have the Four of Pentacles to clarify the strength. The Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups right here is about how a lot of you, and a lot of people will come to regret it, not building with you. Because you Pisces, y'all are investing in assets. Y'all are having something. But you understand that having a loving relationship with someone that you can trust will make the progress not only go faster, but it'll put you in an even better position, because you'll actually be able to trust somebody, you love them, and all the other perks and benefits of being in a relationship. This is why I get so upset myself personally whenever it is that people come into my life, Pisces, because I understand. This is why I get so upset when people come to my life and all they want to do is waste my time. Looking stupid, looking crazy. Wasting time. And I'm just like, yo, you got to get out of my life. Yo. You got to get out of my life, because it's totally uncalled for. Why is it that I deserve to have somebody who's wasting my time? I don't deserve that. What did I do to you Not you, but what did I do to the person to have them want to come into my life and just be, oh, well, I'm here. Okay. You're not my family member, so I don't care. And then all they're doing is waste my. So I get it. So the thing is that a lot of those people, they feel in the pinch now because the Justice, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles right here, all the people that you stop talking to, they feel in the pinch. Now they're having to go back in time, I should say in memory lane, and think about the spirit, the stuff, the spiritual things, the true things that you Pisces have said, but they so stupid they don't really have the mind to actually build any of that. So they really caught out here. But that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. You Pisces are doing just fine without users. Y'all are doing great. I'm trying to get my YouTube channel to 100,000 subscribers. We're at 14,273 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.